offer an unreserved apologies to my Igbo friends all over the world. You know, in the strategy of warfare, when you face a common enemy, like the way all of us do face the Fulani terrorists as a common enemy, we really need to bridge the gap. We really need to close the rank and come together to fight that common enemy. The Fulani terrorists are proving that they are the common enemy of all Nigerians, not just Tiv, not just Igbo or Birom or Angas or Magavul or the tribes of Southern Kaduna, but also to the Hausas who hosted them. So they are common enemies. And so I really want to offer this unreserved apology to the Igbos who may have misinterpreted my my comments when I offered an interview to channels wherein I stated that IPOB in the Southeast is a terrorist organization. I did that within the context of my interview when I was trying to categorize violent crimes, the kind of violent crimes we have. We have violent crimes of kidnapping, armed robbery, banditry, terrorism, genocide, you know, and I listed the example of Southeast as, that's the IPOB, as part of a terrorist group. Maybe because they were designated by the court in Nigeria as a terrorist organization. You know, it is a truism that that is exactly what happened. But do I believe they are a terrorist organization? No, I don't think, because I believe in the agitation. As much as they carry out some condemnable acts from time to time, but I believe in the sole mission, because we have to look at what gave rise to that agitation. The impunity, the injustices in the land, the inequality in the land. That is, so I share this common agitation, as much as I believe in the oneness of Nigeria to an extent. I believe that we must speak as a people. The unity of Nigeria, I believe, is negotiable. Because the people torturing us in this country, taking our country backward, they do not really believe in the oneness of Nigeria. That is the Fulani terrorists and their sponsors. They do not believe. The northern oligarchs do not believe, and that is why they could have a parallel legal system, the Sharia, that is standing side by side with the Nigerian legal system. So that cannot be what is obtainable in a secular country like ours. So I do believe that we have to talk, and that is the agitation in the Southeast. For many of these other guys who really accuse me of being anti-Igbo, no, I am not anti-Igbo, because look, some of my best friends are Igbo. When I was in Newcastle as a student in the northeast of England, my best friend Martins is Igbo. When I was getting married, my best man was Igbo, Chima. Now, the guy who presented the toast at my wedding, late Chikio Amobi, Igbo. I got a lot of Igbo friends. I have never had anything against the Igbo. Rather, there are a lot of my videos where I even apologize to the Igbos for we, the Middle Belt, standing against them in 1966, because in 1967 to 70 civil war, because they've seen long time ago what we did not see. And even Nnamdi Kanu, he's been prophetic. I've watched some of his videos over time. He's been prophetic. He has seen for so long what we never saw until now. The lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, a lawyer, Ejamako, was my classmate in the law school. I was his president. I was the president of his set in the law school, the president of the Student Representative Council. So I never had anything against Indibo. Please, let's close the rank. Let's close the rank. You may have felt hot for the fact that I described IPOB, but IPOB as a terrorist organization. I was just trying to make an analogy, you know, and it may be a misstatement, sort of, but sincerely I believe in the agitation. I believe in their objective, because if a country never shows that they like you, then you have to ask you have to call everyone to ask that we sit on the table to define our statehood. That's the truth of the matter. That is what the Fulanis have led us to in this country. Because the Fulanis, for instance, they welcome their neighbors from Niger, from Chad, from Mali, and they see them as brothers more than me, the thief man. So we really have to define our statehood. So I'm a sympathizer of the agitation, as much as I'm not a separatist. But I'm a sympathizer because I've been affected and I've seen what they've been fighting for all the while. It's quite unfortunate where we are in Nigeria, where otherwise a very blessed nation, our diversity should be our strength. But a certain section of people want to rule over all of us, want to dominate, and their dominance is not a dominance for good, it's a dominance for evil, as has been proven over and over and over again. So please guys, let's close the ranks. Let's close the ranks. We have a mutual enemy at this point. We shouldn't relapse or relax. We shouldn't continue to create a gap between us. Let's close the rank and see how together we can join our hands and defeat this common enemy. God bless all of us.